Poland, the new superpower. Not only in Europe, but also globally, Poland's economy has had one of the fastest expansion rates. It increased by an average of 4% of gross domestic product, or GDP, yearly over the previous 5 years. We shall therefore describe Poland's recent remarkable growth in this video. Don't forget to like this video, offer your thoughts on the development of the stated country, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for additional information before we go any further. For decades, 3 major industries dominated the Polish economy: agriculture, manufacturing, and mining. Even though agriculture and industry continue to play important roles in the country's future, they are gradually losing ground to newly developing industries. These industries propelled Poland's rise more than anything else, so keep an eye on the situation and learn more about the country. Automotive. The automotive industry is a vital part of the Polish economy. The labor market reflects its importance. The automotive manufacturing business employs over 180,000 people, making it the country's 4th largest industrial employer. Next, we have business services. The business services sector, which includes BPO, IT, SSC, and R&D firms, is one of Poland's fastest-growing industries. It benefits from the global trend of centralized back-office tasks, where the availability of competent and dedicated people, as well as labor cost arbitrage, are the most essential variables in selecting where to locate future business operations. Defense and aerospace. Poland has begun on an ambitious strategy to invest in and modernize its military forces. When combined with statutory aim of 2% of GDP, military spending, one of the highest among NATO countries, and expected to be boosted in the not-too-distant future. The picture for the Polish defense sector appears promising. Moving forward, we also have information and communication technology. Poland maintains its leadership position as a nearshore option for Western and Northern European ICT firms. Poland was also the #1 destination in the CEE region for R&D initiatives, primarily driven by foreign software firms. Outsourcing. Additionally, the development of Poland's outsourcing market is influenced by the ICT sector. According to the Polish Investment and Trade Agency, Poland is home to more than 40% of all outsourcing centers in Central and Eastern Europe. The average annual growth rate of this industry in Poland is projected to be about 20%. Infrastructure. The fundamental criterion of prosperity, taken into consideration by important policy stakeholders in Poland, is closing the infrastructural gap between the expectations of modern society and the current capabilities. Since Poland joined the EU, investments in various types of infrastructure have become increasingly important for the country's economy. Furthermore, it is not the end of how Poland became the top country in Europe. As the battle in Ukraine continues, all eyes are on Eastern Europe, amid assertions that Europe's center of gravity is shifting east, and admiration for Poland's recent economic prowess. Poland and its thriving economy play an unquestionable role in the EU's response to the Ukrainian conflict. Its recent tremendous economic expansion enabled the purchase of ultra-modern tanks and planes, while the country was able to absorb enormous numbers of refugees due to its thriving enterprise sector and an ever-increasing thirst for labor. Russian President Vladimir Putin's invasion is undeniably a watershed moment for Central and Eastern Europe, with Poland, along with its southern neighbors and the Baltic nations, rightfully at the vanguard of rallying Western support for Ukraine. The country has finally gained a sense of significance that contrasts with prior years when it was largely known for its shaky democracy. While GDP levels in Europe's core and south have stagnated or increased slowly, post-2004 EU member countries have been playing catch-up. Poland already has a greater GDP per capita than Greece and Portugal, and is on track to exceed Spain. Poland's economic prosperity, on the other hand, was made feasible by capitalizing on its communist history of industry, attracting foreign investments from the West. As a result, domestic output increased, successfully integrating the country's economy into global supply networks. Poland, along with its Visegrad Group neighbors, is now a major participant in industries such as automotive and electronics, where domestic enterprises serve as suppliers to multinational, particularly German corporations. But there are restrictions on development supported by foreign money. While the economies of Central and Eastern Europe are still booming, it is difficult to reverse this structural dependency because Poland is seeing record-breaking inflows of foreign direct investment, or FDI, and is poised to gain from the worldwide trend of nearshoring supply chains. Furthermore, Warsaw is the biggest recipient of EU money, which helped Poland's economy flourish. The European budget, however, is hardly an endless whole. Poland has already been denied access to EU recovery money due to the democratic backsliding that supports the Law and Justice Parties, or PIS, government. And if economic conditions improve, a smaller amount of cash will be given to the nation moving forward. Poland remains lacking in terms of long-term expenditures that promote domestic competitiveness, such as R&D, education, and the green transition. The country currently spends less than 1.5% of GDP on R&D, which is roughly half the average in Western Europe, while low private investment rates and declining public education expenditures, combined with stagnant demography and a social policy bias toward the elderly, all impede a pro-innovation climate. An outdated coal-based energy mix and lackadaisical green transition also do not help. Will Poland be able to sustain its success in the coming years? Now that you know why it grew faster than any other country, please let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you so much for sticking with us until the very end of this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more. See you in our future videos.